Hey, we're back. Good morning. It's Sunday and we're crafting today and we have a little bit of help up here. Orion is on the table. He likes to be in the middle of what we're doing. So I have painted both sides. No, I didn't finish the other side of these yet. I've got both of this pair finished. They're finished and drying, but I wanted to mention really quick to remember to pick up the pieces that you've cut out and painted with whether it's fingernail polish or craft paint. Move them around a little bit, or you can prop them up to let them dry so that way they don't stick and the paint peel off when you pick them up. I've done that before. I'm going to leave the back side of these painted with just one layer of paint. I've painted the front side of these two pairs with 2 coats. And this pair I painted with 2 coats as well, and you can still see a little bit of the grainy finish of the cardboard coming through, which I like. I'm just going to leave. I like that look. I will finish painting the backs of these, but for right now, what I wanted to show is how simple the design work can be. I do these on my fingernails. I do this when I'm crafting. You can use paint brushes. You can use specific brushes for painting. I don't always do it that way. I want something fast and cute and gets the job done pretty simply. So I literally will just paint with the fingernail polish brush. And we're gonna, which pair was I? Hold on, I'm painting on the wrong pair of earrings. We're gonna do this on the round earrings that are finished. I'll kind of lay them out. They're misshapen because they're not cut perfect. I like that rough look. I'm just going to kind of line them up here to see which I want to be the top and what the bottom is. And then we're going to paint a fast pumpkin design on these earrings with a bottle of fingernail polish. Just make a really simple design. Doesn't have to be perfect. Fill it in. Kind of round out the bottom a little bit. And that's all there is to it. Very simple, very cheap craft, very inexpensive fun. The drying time dries pretty quickly. Doesn't take too long. And I like to have a little hobby going, kind of encourage myself to dive into other chores that I need to do and to take a few minutes break to work on a craft in between. It's a great way to motivate myself. I guess is what I'm trying to say. To self-motivate, to encourage myself to dive into housework. Like today, I'm home, I need to be getting a little bit of housework finished. But I'd rather be outside, I'd rather be crafting, I'd rather be doing something fun. So we're just going to take little short mini breaks, I like to call it. Have my little craft table set up and come back and forth to whatever it is I'm working on. I'm leaning over a small vintage coffee table that I have right now, and I like to cover my lap with either a cloth or a blanket, old towel, to try to keep my clothes clean just in case I get messy and drop Mod Podge or paint or a bottle of fingernail polish on my lap. Something's there to catch it. So these pumpkins aren't even going to be the same shape and size, honestly. And I think that's perfect. I like it that way. No 2 pumpkins grow in the garden the same anyway. We're going to round out this edge here just a little bit. Let those dry. Fill in a little bit of spots. We might come back and fill that in with a little bit more orange later, and then again I might just leave it. Just might paint the stems on in stripes and call that good. You can use a toothpick to make little lines. You can use a fingernail striper. I need to do my nails. but I've got little fingernail polish brushes for doing deco art on your nails. I will come back and probably use one of those today to paint the stripes on. I've used toothpicks before. I just keep it pretty simple with whatever I have on hand. So this pair is pretty much dry, and I think what we're going to do on this pair is just a really simple, I'll probably start with let's start with the light color first. We're going to make some simple zigzags on the bottom. And that's all there is to it. Very simple. Very fun. Cheap bottle of polish. The polish cost $1. Cardboard, of course, is saved over cardboard from whatever I've had in the house. Cereal boxes, kitty food boxes, Kleenex boxes, whatever I have on hand. I try to save, cut into little shapes, and there you have it. And then I will use my earring findings to piece them together. I keep a little container of findings ready to craft with, and I've got earring backs that keep this little container filled at all times with whatever I need. Has extra beads in it too. Sometimes I am doing beadwork. I also have another tub of tons of beads, but I don't know if we'll be adding beads to these earrings today. So this is a fun project, and there probably will be a part 3 to show you how I finish the pumpkin and the zigzags. I want to let this paint dry just a little bit before I add the other colors. And while I'm doing that, I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting my day, my week, my month, my year, everything that I want in my life. Career, finances, home, love, family, relationships, everything. Everything positive that I want. And I don't dwell on it. I don't sit here and just think over and over and over and over, oh, I've got to have this, I've got to have that. No, just state what I want, get busy crafting, and let it go. Trust that it's coming. Trust that it's here now, because creation is finished. Creation is finished. Everything is here now. You just have to choose which version of you that you want and step into it. And every minute can be a new version of you. Every day can be a new version of you. There is so many versions of you. If you can think it, it's created. It'll manifest. Super fun, super simple. And I will get back to a couple of house chores I've got to do really fast. And then I will come back and we'll work on the next part of these earrings. Bye.